But I hear what you're saying about parents that want to be friends to their children. They want to be, let's say, it's loved instead of feared. But, and maybe there's no right or wrong. It's just whatever works for, like, maybe some children don't need as much discipline. They're just kids that kind of on their own, they're self, they're kind of
No,
just, you think all kids?
no. All kids need to be told, hey, this is right and this is wrong in this household.
But some
You don't do
kids,
this here and you don't do
some
that there.
kids seem like they need more discipline than
Maybe
others.
so. Yeah,
It
some are
seems.
rebellious. Yeah.
Seems like some really want to test the boundary, and others are more calm. I don't,
Yeah, well, that goes with the character. But for example, I remember, I remember a family member would bring the kids over, and they were nice kids and everything. But one of them, when he sat on the couch, he would put his shoes on the couch, his feet on the couch. He'd just take his knee up and put his knee on the couch. And, um, I didn't like that at all, because I didn't have anybody else doing that. And if I allowed him to do that, then all the other cousins would be doing it too, because they see him doing it. That's okay to do. So, and I remember telling him, hey, put your foot down. And he didn't want to do it. And I said, put your foot down or you're going to get out of here. And that created an issue with the family because they were cousins and so forth. And so then, they're, hey, don't talk to my child that way. And I said, no problem. Yeah, tell him to put his foot down. He's not going to put his foot on my couch and sit there like,
like he owns the place.
yeah, like he owns the place, because you don't,
Yeah.
and
That's a difficult one because you have different households as
you got that
families
right.
grow, and then everyone raises their children a certain way. And maybe in their house, you could put your feet wherever you want, but once they come into your domain,
And I would shock them into submission. Like the minute I saw that he would do that, like the first couple times, I said, take your foot off that couch. And he did it. But then he developed
resilience.
and he wouldn't do it. He went on, he came at me. Yeah, he just wouldn't do it, and then that became a problem.
Yeah.
And we had a family issue over that, because,
Because you and I, we admire strong characters. Let's say, at birth, right? We admire that how a child can be such a strong character, and so the idea is you don't want to break that character. You don't want to break the child, but they need some sort of guidance. And I'm speaking not being a parent at all, right? But it's a balance of not breaking that character, yet guiding them.
for sure. No, listen, there's no easy way. It's, when a flower is growing, you have to give it energy. You have to love it. You have to cultivate it. You have to give it water. You got to make sure that it has enough dirt or whatever that it grows in, fertilizer, It takes energy, time, okay? The same thing goes for a kid. You got to be present. The biggest gift that you can give them is being present and raising those children, I think. Again, I'm no expert. What do I know about this? Nothing. So I'm not, but even, there's one of my grandkids right now, does not want to say thank you. I want this, I want that, I want this other thing. Say thank you, please. There's no thank you coming out of that, but there will be, because I'm beginning to say thank you first.
You're trying to
It's
condition the child.
if somebody, you say thank you first. You want it? Okay, I'm gonna give it to you. Say thank you first.
Yeah.
And so, if the parents saw me, they might say, oh, so, I don't want to get myself in trouble.
Yeah, but those are your this is the way.
Yeah, you want it? Say thank you, because we can't get a thank you out of that person.
They're ungrateful.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
And no, and it's when they want something, it's not. Oh, let me have that little piece of. I want that bread. You know, it's
Yeah.
pretty demanding.
Demands.
Yeah, it's commanding, and and you're right. You don't wanna. That's character. Okay.
At birth.
Yeah. Yeah.